Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Cris Tales. In the corner you see we do not have any hints on where to go next, but when I was saving the game last time, I did see a hint that we need to go to Paulina to ask for help. But, there's a big but, there was still a room back here we could go into, and I think that's also where the Empress fled to. Whoa, I clicked through that, that was not expected. Okay, probably doesn't mean anything. But yes, I think she went here. So before we head back to Paulina and see what she can do for us, because I think based upon the hint that Willhelm gave us, we're gonna go to the ruins. Let's see what's back here. I'm very curious. Would it be the device she was talking about? Okay, Empress.
No, you can't stop this. I must stop him. With you here, it will be done.
Okay.
No, it can still happen. I can still...
What just happened? Why did Kay have such a lifeless stare in his eyes? Is he performing some hidden agenda? Some code he doesn't know of? Some hidden command? That looked weird. She's dead.
What happened?
Yeah, I would definitely want to know that too.
Interesting.
It's not the word I would use, but yeah.
She died. I don't understand.
Me neither. What's going on?
When they see that she's gone, most of her soldiers will surrender. The war is over. I don't understand. Why did I...
See, so it was a lifeless look in his eyes. Yeah, he's going off the rails here. So he's technically a robot. Well, cyborg, depending on how you want to look at it. The only thing that can explain this is there is a subroutine in him, a command that he needed to fulfill automatically, that he does not know about, that someone else put in there. Yeah, I think there's something going on in the background that we don't know yet. There is something weird going on with the Empress. I'm beginning to believe that she's trying to save the world from something. And maybe that's the person that commanded him to attack her. Who knows? Maybe the Empress is actually Crisbell. It's a stretch. I give it that. But I don't think it's 100% impossible.
Don't be sad, Kay. You did what you had to do.
It means we can go back and play, Zaz. It does, Kari. And we can go back to being a family again. It means we can all go back home and rest.
What now, Crisbell? Are you ready to go home?
Not just yet. There's something I'd like to do. I want to go back to the Rainbow Lake.
Oh yeah, the pictures we saw there. That were what we thought, what we surmised from the past or from the future. Where we saw Willhelm in this form that he showed us here as well. Yeah, I would be curious to see what we can find here that is in line with what we've seen. Hello?
What is this? I don't recognize... This looks like my grandmother. But is she talking to the Empress?
A puzzling image indeed.
So we're getting new images. Is that because of the things we've changed in every city? The time has adapted itself? So she's saying grandma. If she hadn't said that, I would almost say that that was Crisbell in the future. Same type of clothing, isn't it? Same type of flower. It still might be. Then what is the Empress to her? A daughter? Oh yeah. Yeah, my mind is going crazy with theories.
It's Paulina. But who are those people building her?
I don't know. Maybe the same people that built Kay? Because of the color used in their clothing. Interesting and interesting. Do you want to know more? Yes! I want to know more, I want to see more.
Is that me? It is. But who is that carrying me?
Could that be your father?
My father. This is all new to me.
Huh, look at the color of the hair. It's like the Empress, it's like Willhelm. It does start to feel like a bit of an exposition dump, but I don't mind. Show me more. Show me the things that has been or could be. Just
The Empress and Willhelm? Why?
This is preposterous. What is the meaning of this?
well, we already knew they knew each other. Not from this picture, but from the pictures we saw before, which I thought that Willem fought the Empress in the first war. And that's how they knew each other.
Well, there it is. Are you ready, Crisbell?
I don't know.
I'm ready. Matias, what's happening to me? Something's not right. I feel strange.
Crisbell, what is it? Crisbell!
Is her hair gonna change white? Everything destroyed. Forge, the cities.
What is happening?
The ruins. They're exploding. I don't understand.
So that was her plan. The ruins. She must have used your powers to activate their self-destruct mechanisms.
This is because of me? I caused the cataclysm.
No, it's her. That woman. She did something to you.
Yeah, but what did we do? We didn't even went near the ruins. I don't understand. Is it more that when we went to the different cathedrals, that us connecting to the mural maybe activated something, this self-destruct mechanism, and we need to go to the ruins to maybe stop it? That would be more logical from a story perspective. Because we triggering something in the ruins where we've never been before, that just doesn't make sense. At least to me.
The Empress somehow used your power to trigger her plan to destroy the ruins.
I caused this. It's all my fault.
I suppose there is no other choice. Come, Crisbell. There is still hope. We must return to the ruins in Crystallis. Hurry, our time is short. This machine should allow you to travel back through time. Not far back, but it will have to do.
Go back? Why? To when?
You have to go back, Crisbell, to stop her. Perhaps you can prevent what has happened.
Of course. I'm not sure how, but I'll find a way. I've got to stop the Empress.
Okay, I'm guessing we're gonna figure out what she actually wants, why she's doing this. Not Crisbell, but the Empress. Okay, this is less far back than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna go back all the way to before Nazim. That we need to go through everything and stop what we've changed, and that way not give the power to the Empress. Damn, there's a lot going on this episode, and my theory brain is working overtime. It definitely is.
Sorry there, Crisbell. Just go with me for now, okay?
So this is technically after we've spoken to them.
For what happened, even after what you did for us in Nevercraven, we couldn't repay you. Not even now.
Very well. What little time we had for grieving has passed. It is now time for action.
The ruins. It's the Empress. She's going to make them explode.
We need you to... Excuse me?
She's activating a self-destruct sequence. And not just here. It's all the ruins. This is the last one she needs. Crisbell? Are you feeling okay?
Cris? What's going on? Are you alright?
Look, I'm sorry, but there's no time to explain. Do you all trust me?
Partly, to be honest.
Of course we do, but...
Then we need to go talk with Matias. Oh, and Kari? You're coming with us.
No, stop this minute. You will explain to me what's going on.
There is no time.
Mother Hassan, I had a vision of the future. In it, we defeat the Empress, but she still causes the cataclysm.
The cataclysm?
Yes, the cataclysm. Great explosions all over the world. Hundreds of thousands dead. Every major city ruined.
St. Clarity, Mom, Dad.
No! Cinder! Zaniza! I also saw the cause. The ruins that are scattered all around the world, they explode.
That is impossible. Those ruins are abandoned. There is no way. But then again, we are constantly being surprised by her capabilities. I understand, Crisbell. I believe you. How do we stop her?
I think Willhelm knew something about what she was trying to do. Remember when he gave us this? He also mentioned the ruins. We're going to go investigate the connection, and I think we should start with his house in Talira.
Crisbell might seem incoherent, but I believe she is earnest. I will follow her plan.
Okay, so what we're doing right now is not go towards the Empress and engage her at this time. What we think that's what she needs to activate the cataclysm, so we're going to buy all the other ruins before we go back and attack her. Alright, we can do that.
Did you hear that, sis? We're going to save the world!
And this explains why the save file said go to her for help, yeah.
That sounds like fun!
Yes.
Get ready, everyone! We're going now!
May the lady be with you, Crisbell. Use the exit to the west if you wish to leave Crystallis. You can also use it to enter this place again.
Oh, yeah. It's the small cathedral we saw outside that we found strange we couldn't get in there. Yeah.
We have a serious problem on our hands. If she causes the ruins to explode, the damage to everyone on the surface would be catastrophic. Our only hope is to go to each of the ruins individually and try to undo whatever she has done.
But how? Can we even get into the ruins? Aren't they mostly underground?
Hopefully we can find some clues to that mystery at Willhelm's house.
I hope so.
Thank you, Matias. I felt a bit lost without Willhelm. But this is one last chance for him to guide us.
Come, my dear. We should ask Paulina if she would be willing to convey us once again.
I'm sure she will. Okay, but this is our way back. Like what we saw in the last episode that we wanted, no, 2 episodes ago actually, I think. Yeah, that we wanted to go into this and we didn't get any reaction because this looked like a cathedral and it actually kinda is. Okay, let's go to Polina and ask her.
Well, well, my small friends, how can I help you?
I know this might seem sudden, Miss Paulina, but can you take us to Talira?
Oh dear, did something happen? You look so pale.
It's a lot to explain right now, but the fate of the world depends on it.
Oh, my poor darling. Look at you, always running around trying to be the heroine. Of course I'll help. Hold on to your seats. We depart immediately for Talira.
So helpful.
Never Talira, here we are.
That was a fast walk. Last time we got an animation of her going into the sea and going up to where we need to be.
Thank you as always, Miss Paulina.
Enough, dearie. You'll embarrass me. Besides, with the world at stake, it would be horribly tacky not to help. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Next stop then, Willhelm's house.
Yeah, that's basically also what I feel about the rest we've seen here so far. We started by going into the area. Empress dies, we get warped straight to the Rainbow Lake. From there, we're gonna go back to the ruins, we're gonna go back into time, and then here back to the ruins and sell like to Talira to get more information how to get in there. I hope they slow it down a bit. Because I'm really starting to get that small feeling that is getting rushed. Even though the rest of the game, the progression, the tempo was actually pretty decent.
Let's try this out.
This stupid thing better work.
Maestro!
Hello, Crisbell. If it became important, I knew he would find this. Unfortunately, if you are listening to this, it means I am almost certainly dead. Recent events have led me to believe my time may be nearing its end, so I have decided to leave a record of what I know. These are the most important conclusions I've reached. What would you like to know?
If you ask the right questions, I will tell you. Like in iRobot with the doctor trying to convey the information to Will Smith.
Who are you, really?
I was born Rello Willhelm von Astron in the city of Crystallis. I am a scholar, historian, researcher, and a time mage. All my life, people have called me a prodigy, the greatest time mage in generations. They said that I was the hero the lady foretold. At least, until she appeared. These are the most important conclusions I've reached.
Yeah,
what would you like to know?
I wouldn't be too surprised by now that maybe the Empress is the hero that they was foretold. We just don't know enough information yet.
What is your relationship with the Empress?
When we first met, she called herself Krista. She arrived from nowhere and was incredibly talented. I was jealous, but I also admired her. We became close. We were both students of magic at the university in Crystallis. But between us, we exhausted everything they had to teach. So together, we began working to probe the hidden places, to learn the forbidden history of an ancient past. She was fascinated with the ruins, as was I. These are the most important conclusions I've reached.
What happened to your body? Nah.
What are the ruins?
The ruins are everywhere. And they are odd. Unlike anything either of us had ever seen. The culture that left them was markedly different from ours. Their technology was incredibly advanced, far beyond our own. At the same time, though, it also seemed to exist in harmony with nature. One day, while we were exploring the ruins near Talira, she came to me with a warning. I should leave Crystallis immediately. She said I should get myself to a safe place. Her reasons would soon become apparent. These are the most important conclusions I've reached.
What was the reason? What happened?
What happened in the last war?
Krista declared war on Crystallis. She demanded we all leave the city and give it to her. At first, the elders just laughed. But her influence grew, as did her power. In a short time, she had begun amassing an army. It was then that her most devoted followers began calling her Empress. We prepared for war. It wasn't long before the two of us met on the battlefield. Friends? Rivals? Partners? No bitter enemies. Her power was terrifying. Only with the help of the Mother Superior, the sacrifice of many brave soldiers, and the use of all my powers, did I finally manage to force a retreat. These are the most important conclusions I've reached.
Yeah, we roughly know what happened to his body, but there might be more there.
What happened to your body?
Our brief victory came at a cost. In desperation, the Empress cast a spell that drained away my remaining time, leaving me with only a few moments of existence. Desperate, I turned all my power inward. I stopped time on myself. I sealed my essence in this child's body, never growing, never aging, unaffected by the passage of time. In her weakened state, she was unable to see through my magical ruse. She was convinced my existence had ended, but in reality, I had merely achieved a precarious balance. She fled, and I have been hiding ever since. Over the years, I have developed my natural magic, hoping to be ready for her inevitable return. It all started with those ruins. In that moment, the ruins must also be where the answers lie. I once had the keys that allow access to them. I kept them so that if I were to die, you could take my place. However, those keys are gone. Stolen.
Can we warp back to the past and just take them before they are stolen, or do we need to find them back again?
I am sorry, but my burden is now yours. If you want to learn more, you must enter the ruins. Here in Talira, the console that will allow you to do so is located deep in a hidden part of the old salt mines. You'll find the entrance to that area in the room just west of the cathedral. Find the access keys. Activate the consoles. Finish the job I started. If you are hearing this, Crisbell, then all our hopes rest on you. I pray that you will be stronger than I proved to be.
But all of this, what does it mean?
More importantly, where can we find this access key?
Do you think that's what I mean, the Empress's underling was doing when we saw her here earlier? Stealing the keys?
Kari, this might sound like a strange question, but do you happen to have any sort of weird device on you? You mean like this thing on my necklace?
All the keys! Key to the ruins. Nevertheless was added to your bag.
I don't even know why I had it. Zaz?
Yeah, it's a really long story. Turns out that happens a lot when you hang out with time mages.
Based on this new information, our next logical destination is the salt mines.
Indeed. Let us resume our search, Crisbell. There will be time to ponder later.
Okay, so will that give us access to the ruins? Huh. Very curious indeed. Alright, there's one thing I want to check out before going to the salt mines. And I want to check out the store here while we are here. Because we have over 300,000 marbles. We can buy a lot if we wanted to. And besides, being here might have triggered some potential side quest. Seeing the urgency of what's happening right now, I doubt that there would be side quests, but there's only one way to find out, and that's just to look around and see if there are. Because if they are side quests, I want them.
Hello, travelers. I'm here to offer you an assortment of wonderful weapons.
Let's see what you have to say first.
I heard from my sister that her shop got almost destroyed. Meow. At least she's all right. Meow.
So the text have adjusted. So basically it's the same thing. Alright, good to know. Is
Hello,
time
travelers.
synthesis an option? No, there's no new level of increase. Oh wait, she's new, so she hasn't been increased yet. Alright. Might as well straight do that. It's not like we don't have the money. Spirit shackles. Alright, does also mean that we do need to buy a keychain for her. No, damage back, defense or inflicts poison. Do we want to have defense reduced or poison added? I think I want to go with Toxic because it gives us some extra magic attack, which I think is the one thing that affects the summoning of the souls. Basically, that is an assumption. I grant that. And I just auto-equipped it. Yeah, but looking over town, if there were side quests, would have already seen some indication of that. Just to complete everything? No. No, I think we can be relatively safe by going to the salt mines. And who knows, maybe there is a part after the story, after we stop the Empress, with like side quests to end off the entire story by seeing what's going on with everybody, but that's me getting ahead of myself. Let's first get into the salt mines and see what we can see. Or, because I'm looking at the time and considering all the information we have gotten today in today's episode, it's a lot. You know what? Let's let it all sink in. Formulate your own theories. And next time we're gonna see what's in the salt mines and see what that console actually is. And will it grant us access to those ruins everywhere? Because I think that's gonna be the next logical step. Go to the ruins, stop the machine from self-destructing everywhere, then go to the Empress and beat her again. And maybe find out why Kay suddenly decided to kill her without even realizing it himself. But that's an entirely separate question. But yeah, that's gonna be next time. Until then, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And I hope to see you then. Bye bye.